thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise, with Trae Young shooting from the logo and setting the table, and John Collins banging on people's heads. Collins said, "We're definitely going to have the best pick-and-roll chemistry in the league for years to come." We'll see about that, guys, but they are very promising.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with Alex Len. Matthews out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Neto in at shooting guard. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now, here is Young. To the wing on the left. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Pass to Neto. Back to Westbrook. Over Young. Westbrook, no good. Here's Young. And the pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
This guy born and raised in Japan, and it's so nice to see Rui Hachimura join the growing list of international players. The NBA is truly a global game.
Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Shoots over Hachimura. That's good from Collins. On the assist from Bogdanovich.
Man, that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Young. Collins against Hachimura. Young with no one around. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Westbrook passes to Len, and the dunk by Len.
Well, just incredible instincts from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
Westbrook against Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Matthews. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
Good one, yes.
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
No good on the free throw. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Len. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Matthews. And the second free throw, good.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Now here's Westbrook. Low block shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Passes it to Young. From downtown. That shot, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Washington. 6-point game. And finished off by Rtomb.
Russell Westbrook right now sharing the wealth, getting his teammates involved. Love it.
Young against Westbrook. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Collins. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. Wizards trail by 6. Westbrook surveying the D. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Young. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Young against Westbrook. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Now Westbrook. Fires it up. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Hawks ahead. They lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Wizards trail by 11. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Bogdanovich. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Trey Young, and it's Herter in at the 3. Now, here is Young. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And Gallinari kicks to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Gallinari against Bertans. Lopez inside. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 13. Young passes to Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Doubled by Smith. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Washington has possession. Wizards trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
At the top of the key, Lopez. Down low. Here's Bertans. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bertans got his second bucket of the game to go. Bertans against Bogdanovich. Young looking it over. Gallinari inside the three-point line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Bogdanovich following the three-pointer by Washington. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Then for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lopez. Hachimura comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Raul Neto subbed in for Smith. Westbrook against Bogdanovich. And Westbrook throws it down.
Boy, if he decides to penetrate into the teeth of the defense, you know something exciting could happen.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Well, go figure is right. Now Young, after Westbrook's missed 3. Bounce pass Young. Capella, the pass to Herter. Now here's Capella. Bertans defending. Lets it go from 11. Collins trying to break free. And it's Capella missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Back to Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. .44 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Neto. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to Neto. Back to Westbrook. Over Young. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Shaq, is he a star that you can build around?
I say you have to be a special talent to be a franchise player at guard. With that said, he's very, very special. A little bit of Allen Iverson, a little bit of Steph Curry.
Yes, I would agree. We knew he would be able to score, but his playmaking is what probably surprised me a little bit more. He's got a long road ahead, but he's on the right path.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Wizards trail by 8. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. We've got Matthews, Hachimura out there with Len. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Neto in at the 2.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Westbrook out to the right wing. Here's Neto. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Neto.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here's Young. He's got 11. Right side, Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Wizards now going the other way. Outside Westbrook. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Westbrook has made his money right here in the mid-range. The unbelievable lift on the jumper. Good luck checking it.
Young's shot is off. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Alex Len shooting. That one on Collins. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Well, Alex Len has the kind of length and interior game to make himself valuable. The solid big man, somebody you want in your rotation.
Now, here is Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Young.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action, takes a lot of trips to the line.
Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now the pass to Len. Nice ball movement by Washington. Basket counts. Len's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice work in the painted area. Alex Len with the size and skill to do more of this.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound, Washington.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Outside Matthews. 6 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. Young drives in. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Outside Matthews. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
From deep, Neto. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Westbrook against Young. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
For Atlanta, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Molinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. All free throws good from Capella. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Smith on the wing, defended by Young. Smith in the posts. He's against Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young with the ball. He's got 15. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Neto, and Capella sends it back. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Young against Smith. Shots good from Young.
And adept mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now, here is Young. He's got 17. Passes it to Hutchison. Back to Smith. Lopez inside. He's guarded by Williams. Lopez, no luck.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Outside Williams. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's the break. Here's Smith. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Atlanta, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Gallinari is out there with Collins. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Williams. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wizards trail by 9. To the inside, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, it makes it look easy. Lopez barely has to jump to throw it down.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Williams. Buries it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least one first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Now, here is Young. Gallinari outside. Back to Young, over Smith. And it's Young, that time on the assist from Gallinari. Young's got 19 points.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Here's Gafford. They shoot again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is off. So for the Hawks, Kevin Herter, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lou Williams. That one is no good. The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to Herter. Young against Westbrook. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. At one point, they led by 16. Whoops, they pick off the pass. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Neto. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young outside, trying his luck from deep. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 22.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Now here's Westbrook. Oh!
Yeah. The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
Back to Young. Herter passes to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's Gallinari. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 10.
This guy is such a patient offensive talent. Danilo Gallinari gets into the mid-range and makes it look easy.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And a switcher also for Washington. Len's checked in. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Washington no good. Westbrook against Young. Pass to Herter. Now Capella, guarded by Len. Young for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Boy, how about the elevation on that shot? Russell Westbrook draining these and making it look easy.
Young passes to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Outside Westbrook. The shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Young. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hill comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Washington's ball. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Smith against Young. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Young outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?